Yep, yeah, no, it's live.
Oh, perfect. Okay, well, anyone who's watching, welcome to the stream. This is Yellow against DauT. First game, my name is Marauder, and I'm with Robo, the mighty Robo the Australian.
Hello,
And
hello.
we're going to be casting these games. This is a best of five?
Best of five.
Best of five series, the 1v1 Arabia Invitational. And sorry about the delay, but we just got started here because we weren't sure who was actually going to cast these games, and I was brought in on an emergency basis. Also, apologies about the scoreboard. It's not working right now because I actually don't have one enabled. Like I said, it's taking me a bit of time to get this all set up. So, right now, I'm looking at the maps. I'll look at the map from Yellow first. It looks like Yellow actually has a safe gold in the back of his base, which is very nice, especially in the Huns War. Also looks like he can wall to the edge of the map here. It's a fairly defensible base, although he is going forward with 4 villagers, and DauT does see this. Quickly now,
This
looking
is
at
just
DauT's base, he's putting down a
typical yellow.
barracks. Yeah, it is. It really is typical Yellow. It's very aggressive, and I like it. Oh, he's putting down the barracks at a very strategical location here, to kind of wall off that choke point in the middle of the map. Interested to see whether he walls between the cliffs and the gold here, and then the trees. I don't know what he's actually scouted out. Yeah, he has seen that. So we'll see if he just keeps going forward with his villagers, or if he's going to wall there next to the gold. Anyway, looking at DauT's base now, also has a fairly defensible main gold pile there, and he is choosing to wall in front of his berries here, really, really long wall, and he's actually using 3 villagers, which will create a lot of idle time for him, but might actually be the best bet. And now Yellow's coming forward and laying down a tower on that wood line, the forward wood line of DauT, and DauT is building a tower, but he's only building with 2 villagers right now. He's bringing another 4. And he's actually harassing the villagers of Yellow with his scout, and Yellow is going to go off the tower, and I think he's actually going to have to delete that. Yeah, he just deleted it right there. He's created 1 spearman to counter the scout of DauT, and he's going to reposition his tower in a very, very good location, in my opinion. I don't think that DauT can actually hit his villagers with his tower, and that's a very, very good position. It denies that wood line, and his villagers can't be hit by that tower. Really, really nice play from Yellow. Yellow's also
But
mining more stone, so it looks like he's going to drop more towers as well.
I think yellow's gonna have a couple of problems later on though, because DauT's got such a nice safe wood line there. He can quite easily transition into a trash defense for a while until he's able to
Yeah,
tower up on
he's
his
he's
gold or
got a
something.
number, like he's got one to the right here as well. It's kind of exposed, but it looks like he's walling off now between that gold and the wood. So he's just going to rely on that back wood line, which could last a very long time. But Yellow now trying to break in through the wall. He has villagers there. He's got a scout, but I think it's fairly easy for DauT to wall here, unless Yellow drops a tower, or he's laying down an archer range right now to try and deny the extra walls coming up from DauT. Let's look at Yellow's base. He's dropped 5 farms, and his resources are pretty much stretched to the limit here. Scouts now coming in from DauT. I didn't actually notice that at all. And he's going to harass the wood line there. That's going to be quite a bit of trouble for Yellow, as he's losing 1 villager here. Not enough time to send over the spear before he lost that. And he's finally sending it over. He's going to engage with the villagers. He might actually... No, he's not going to lose another villager. DauT's going to run away with the scouts. What's going on at the forward wood line here? Looks like Yellow's going to lose that tower, but he's actually accomplished his mission in delaying the wood production from DauT and forcing him to shift back to the other side. Unfortunately,
And
oh,
also, DauT's just idling 4 vills constantly in that tower.
yeah, exactly. That's another thing. I mean, the 4 villagers that Yellow sent forward to build the towers is cancelled out by the 4 villagers that DauT is keeping in that tower right there. And Yellow, nice move from Yellow there. He's actually palisaded in his villager that's repairing the tower. And without fletching, DauT actually can't hit that villager. So he's going to keep those 4 vills in that tower for a bit longer. I have to say, looking at the map right now, I have to say I think Yellow has the advantage here.
He does, but DauT's starting to shoot from the goal, and he's got his archery range up, so he'll be starting to pump out skirms, and I assume he'll be getting fletching relatively soon.
Yeah, and his resources are looking a bit better, but I feel like it's always, even mentally, it's always better to be the aggressor in a situation rather than the person who's on the back foot. If you're being pressured and you keep being pressured at your base all game, it's really hard to keep your mind on the fact that you might actually be ahead, if you know what I mean. And it actually looks like Yellow's gonna get in through the wall here. And he has a couple spearmen which can deal with those scouts, especially since they're quite weak. He also has skirmishers to deal with the skirmishers of DauT. But DauT does have that hill, which is gonna be a really pivotal thing in the fights coming here. Looks like Yellow's gonna drop another tower on the berries there. DauT's coming forward with a lot of villagers to try and deal with the skirms from Yellow, and Yellow needs to use those spearmen for something other than attacking that wall, and now he's going forward. He's gonna hit the scouts, but DauT is right on top of that, and he's actually running away. I'm actually gonna, give me a second here, I'm gonna decrease my scroll speed so that it doesn't mess up the stream too much. I know when you have a fast scroll speed, it tends to pixelate the stream a bit. So I'm also sorry if I'm not reading the chat from the Voobly official stuff. I don't have a second monitor, I'm actually on a laptop, so and I don't want to enable the chat in-game, so I won't be able to read your chat real time. Fortunately, we do have a fantastic co-caster here who can read all the chats.
Yes, yeah. I guess that's all I'm good for, right? Just
hey, that's what you're good for, right?
Yeah, definitely.
DauT is actually doing a good job pushing this back, in my opinion. He's denied the third tower, sorry, from Yellow. And he's actually going to kill that other tower there. I'm going to decrease the game sounds a bit. I feel like it's a bit too high here.
I think, to be honest, that even if Yellow does lose this forward tower, it isn't really the end of the world for him. Because he started to switch into scouts back at home in his base. And he's laying down lots and lots of farms at the moment.
He's got a ton of farms here. And his resources actually look quite good compared to DauT. I mean, they both have a lot of wood, so he can afford to lay down all those farms. And is he actually gonna?
And it looks like they might be able to keep this tower up if he starts repairing it. Oh wow.
Yeah, he is.
Like
that's not
50 health left at the end.
That's not great for DauT, especially since he's going into archers now instead of skirmishers, and they really take a lot of damage from those towers. Not so great for him. A lot on gold too from DauT. Like a lot on gold, and now only the 5th villager coming on gold for Yellow. The villager count, as you can see on the spectator overlay, is 4 villagers, probably 3.5 actually, ahead for Yellow. And Yellow's actually going to try and get this other tower down as well. No, it's at 88%. Not great.
Nah, there's just too many archers to try to bomb rush it like that.
But you know what? He might actually, when DauT retreats, he might actually be able to, you know, go forward with a villager, get 2% on that tower, go back, and then go forward with it again, get 2 more %, go back. You know, kind of hit and run the tower. Yeah, exactly. A lot of farms now for DauT. A lot of farms, and the resources for DauT. Yellow's actually getting wheelbarrow now. I'm not sure if DauT actually had that before.
I believe he must have.
No, he doesn't. He actually doesn't have it.
Oh, right.
Does not have it. I just saw a villager drop off 10 food from a farm at the TC, so I'm not gonna go check the tech tree, but
Yellow is preparing to go to castle pretty soon.
yeah, and DauT is at the limit. Although he has, if you look at this tower here, he has trapped those villagers in. And I think the villas actually, a couple of them could get away, but at least one of them I think is gonna die here. Come on, Yellow, see it. Run, Yellow, run. Run, Yellow, run!
No, the
Where are you going? Yellow! Where are you going? He's going to the deer. He wants to be with his wildlife friends. Bambi.
Blame the deer while you still can.
I don't understand that. He must have garrisoned them. He must have misclicked there because that seems like a weird decision. He's gonna lose all of those villagers now. And that's basically the only fighting that's going on right now. Yellow is up to Castle Age as well. And I'm looking at DauT's resources, and he should be around the time that Yellow actually hits Castle Age, DauT is gonna go up. Or when Yellow is about 70%, yeah. Doesn't have enough food yet. And to be honest, I think he's gonna be about 2 minutes behind Yellow in going up to Castle Age.
If he tries to do wheelbarrow before going up, it's going to be really, really delayed.
Yeah, I don't think he should, though. I really don't think he should. I don't think it's worth it to do wheelbarrow.
This tower from Yellow on the gold. Oh, wow.
Where is that? Oh, man.
Oh.
And he's trying to wall it in, but he didn't have time. He got some partial walls down, but DauT can still hit it. Still, that's a ballsy tower right there with one villager. I completely missed that.
The idle time it's causing on the gold is definitely worth it.
I'm actually going to switch to team colors because I couldn't see that on the mini-map. It looked like a pile of stone to me. The gray color. Yellow seems to be in a pretty good position. Although, after losing those forward villagers, he is down 9 vills to DauT. He's getting bloodlines now, and it looks like he's going to be shifting into knights. Instead of the cavarch that you usually see on 1v1 Arabia Huns. And I think that's purely because this map is so defensible by DauT. I think he feels that knights would be a better option than the cav archers. Because usually with cav archers you're trying to, you know, raid an open map, which is usually how Arabia is set up. But with knights, it's better. They're a better unit to push into a defensible map, especially if your opponent is still feudal age. So we'll see.
And also, I think knights are a lot stronger in like the first early castle age.
Yeah, definitely, for sure.
Whereas like with cav archers, you have to wait until you've massed at least 10 or so of them before you can really take any serious fights.
Yeah, you really need to get that critical mass of cav archers before you can actually do anything.
Like as we can see, once Yellow gets a mangonel, then he doesn't really need a lot of knights to kill the crossbows. They're like 1 or 2 good shots, and then the knights can just clean up whatever's left over.
Oh yeah, we might actually see some good mangonel shots coming out here. Still only 2 town centers, or 1 town center, sorry, my bad. 1 town center from Yellow. I don't see a second one going up here. And I can't see him engaging this until the mangonel comes forward. It looks like he's going to distract a bit with the knights and try and pick off these archers. No! He's actually going to lose the mangonel to the knight from DauT. And the scout with the last hit of his life. He takes down that mangonel. And guys, once again, I said that the settings were a bit off for me because I was forced into streaming by Robo here, the stream Nazi. So if you have any concerns about the settings or Robo's volume or the game or anything, just let us know in the chat. Robo will read and let me know, hopefully.
I will do my best, okay, guys?
Okay, thank you. So we have some knights coming forward from DauT. No upgrades on them. Actually, he does have forging, which seems strange. Usually you don't upgrade forging first. Chain barding armor coming in from Yellow now, though. Who is Say My Name, by the way.
He's doing the forging for his spearmen.
Ah, true, yes. to get the extra 3+1, which affects 2 unit lines. Town center coming down from DauT on that gold. I really like that town center. It's going to make this map really, really defensible. And a town center from yellow on that forward wood as well. It's going to garrison and try and get these archers, but only 3 villagers. And yeah, the third one going down on the stone. It seems to me like yellow's map is really, really open to be raided. And DauT actually has invested in a few cav archers already. And once he sees this map, I wouldn't be surprised if he transitions fully into cav archers. Because it is really open, especially once you get in through here, through the farms. So yellow's trying to engage DauT here. DauT's having none of it. Going right past to his group of crossbows. He's going to use these knights as sort of a meat shield to send the spears forward, and yellow has to retreat there because he can't really pick that fight, especially against that hill bonus from DauT.
Well, even if he had the hill bonus, I still don't think he'd want to take that fight.
No.
DauT's just got such a large numbers advantage here.
He's got a lot of crossbows, and it doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter how much armor upgrades he has or attack upgrades he has on those knights. They're not there to do the damage. They're just there to act as a meat shield for those crossbows. So yellow's now actually ahead in villagers. He was behind at one point. He was 9 villagers behind, but he's ahead now. And that's simply just going up to Castle Age faster and getting more TCs out there. But I feel like he's in trouble here. DauT's camping all these farms, not letting yellow get any production out of these whatsoever, killing another villager there. And he can basically just snipe at will. The forward siege workshop from yellow has a mangonel garrison, but not really anything he can do with it. And the cav archers from DauT harassing yellow's forward gold as well. Yellow's sending in a knight, and I think these 2 knights actually might succeed in clearing this up. And DauT is going to run away with that. DauT now coming in for the forward villagers, and he's actually left his knights away from his crossbows, and I don't really think that's a great idea because these knights from yellow actually have 2+2. He's also sitting underneath the TC.
I think there's enough spearmen there to help defend off.
No, he's sitting underneath the TC though. Look, he's losing all of his crossbows, and he knew he was going to lose them, and he decided to actually pick off a vill there before he lost the crossbows. And he's picking off more and more vills on the forward TC of yellow. Yellow garrisoning in the tower and the TC. But once again, DauT has turned this around, and he's 10 villagers ahead now.
Well, he's on, what, 4 town centers to 3 at the moment.
Yeah, we haven't looked at his base actually in a while, and that mangonel from yellow is going to get killed here. It's a pretty big waste of resources, to be honest. 1, 2, 3. Is he on 4? He's on 3 town centers, right? DauT?
Yep.
Yeah.
DauT's on 3, yellow's on 4.
I mean, yellow hasn't done any raiding since that attempted tower push into DauT's base. But DauT's base was, I mean, his map was pretty defensible here. And he did the right walling technique right across the big wall here, and then the little wall on the side to secure his gold. DauT now massing cav archers, and although yellow has the stronger units, which are the knights with +2/+2, I feel like once DauT gets above like 25 cav archers, it's going to be really, really tough for yellow to push forward. And yellow's actually dropping a castle now on that hill nearest TC, and he's actually putting up some stone walls, which I agree with, securing that other gold and just securing his base from being raided by those cavalry archers. Another mangonel coming out from him as well.
Well, DauT's now up to Imperial. So this is going to be a massive problem for yellow. Because he is nowhere near going. He's only got 200 food at the moment.
Yeah, I'm looking at him right now. He's got 1,000 gold. And it looks like DauT... Is DauT going to drop a town... Oh, he's dropping a town center. I thought he was actually going to drop a castle. on that forward goal there near Yellow's walls. And oh no, Yellow! He's made a diagonal gate! No! The bane of all AOC players, the diagonal gate. And can DauT actually not go through there?
I think Yellow placed down wall foundations to begin with.
Ah, okay.
But even so, there's so little health on
Yeah,
them,
and
Cav
he's gonna
Archers
bust
can
through
kill
there
it.
right with the Cav Archers. He's got his knights patrolling up near the gold. And if he actually picks a good fight here, he can win. But I'm not sure he's going to be able to trap DauT. I feel like DauT is too quick on his toes to get trapped here. Although he is moving up onto the hill, and Yellow is flanking him with the knights. He's also coming in with the mangonel. Not getting a great shot off there. Needs to get one more before it dies, and he does!
Oh, that was a pretty good shot.
Yeah, weakened a bunch of Cav Archers, and that's actually a really good engagement for Yellow. And I'm not sure if he bought... No, he didn't really buy any resources, and he's up to Imperial Age as well. I feel like DauT has the more sustainable army composition here, though. With the Cav Archers, especially in Imperial, it's really hard to sustain the Cavaliers and the Paladins on a cost basis, especially with the gold.
Well, Paladin's just never really a viable upgrade.
Yeah,
in a
not in a
1v1
1v1.
situation. It's just,
No.
it's so slow to research. And
Like,
so
sometimes you
expensive.
see it, but it's in really rare occasions. I would love to see it in this game. I would love to see 40 Paladins pushing DauT back, but I don't think we're gonna see it here. And the counter to that is basically Halberdier. And it's whether DauT has enough gold to actually research that unit line. But DauT coming in now with the Cavalry Archers. Lots of mangonels here from Yellow. And DauT thought better of that. And he's actually going away now. He hasn't actually gone around the other side of the map to try and raid Yellow. And I'd be interested to see whether he decides to do that at some point.
I'm honestly expecting Yellow to switch into elite skirms to back up his Cavalier pretty soon. Just so that he has some extra army that semi-counters the Cav Archers.
I'm not sure about that, though. I think Hussar would be a better choice, to be honest, because he sees the light cav coming out from DauT, and skirmishers, elite skirmishers, are not so good against light cav.
But he's going to have this massive force of Cavalier. So I'm just thinking just the skirmishers just as a backup.
But he's got the mangonels as well. Like, you can't forget about those. I mean, I know Huns don't get onagers, but he might get a good shot here. No. DauT is right on his toes. He does get another shot. Takes down about 4 Cav Archers and weakens a bunch, which is really important at this stage. Getting more good shots. Taking out 4 or 5 there. And DauT's actually pushing through here. I feel like Yellow needs to delete that gate so he can get a good engagement. And he needs to kill these
And
light
probably
cavs.
delete the barracks as well.
Yeah, for real. He's letting that light cav kill his onager. I'm not sure that's a great idea here. The Cav Archer's now coming around the other side, like I said, for DauT. He's gonna try and kill some villagers here. The villager count is not very big. It's about a 6 vil difference for DauT. And I feel like more and more map control is going to come into play. And Yellow on the right hand side, I don't know if you saw, Yellow's actually placed a TC on the right, which is very
not
nice
mining the
going
gold there,
forward. No, but he will in time. I don't think Yellow, or Gold, sorry. Gold is Yellow, but I don't think Gold is his issue right now because he actually has 1100 of it.
Yeah, but like I would just probably take the gold just to deny DauT from being able to take it.
And DauT has actually scouted that out with a light cav just now. Just now seeing that with the light cav. And he's got a treb out as well. And DauT's done a very nice thing here. He's blocked in the treb, so Yellow can't bum rush it with the Cavaliers. He's going back now that he sees Yellow isn't anywhere near. But yellow does have the hill advantage with his trebuchets. It's going to be a bit of a stalemate here for a while. I think a treb war. I think yellow's actually going to win this for now. Yeah, there goes that treb. He's coming forward with the cav archers. But I don't think he can push too far because as soon as he gets under that castle, he's going to have to go back. And these cavaliers are really, really strong with the final armor upgrade. DauT now getting the halberdier upgrade, and this is going to spell disaster for yellow in my opinion. The halberdiers, really, really cheap, only cost food and wood, and they're just murder against these cavaliers. And yellow's going to need something else other than cavaliers to counter this. He's making some cav archers, but he only has bodkin. He doesn't have any of the armor. I wouldn't be surprised if he didn't have thumb ring either for these cavalry archers. And he's really going to need to mass those quickly. Yeah, he's just now getting ballistics. And on the other side, DauT's actually pushing forward with a couple trebuchets. I think he might actually kill that castle. He's going to go forward, kill the villagers, harass with some light cavs. I'd love to see him upgrade to Hussar. I'm going to check his resources. He does have a lot of wood and a lot of stone. He's dropping another castle. Where's it going to go? Right there. That's a really smart location. Can kind of hit that gold there. Secures this side of the map. And he actually has enough stone for another castle once he drops that one. He does now have enough food and gold for the Hussar upgrade. I'd love to see it come in. Keep spamming the helbs. Get Hussar. Oh, he's decided to get heavy cavalry archer.
And
his,
he's going for all
the
upgrades here.
If he's going to get that, though, he needs to keep this group alive. And yellow's pushing in now, but he does have the halberdiers, so I think he will succeed in that. On the other side, he's raiding a bit this forward TC. He's going to send the light cavs forward to hit the cavalry archers. And now he has the heavy cav archers with the halberdiers, which are going to be really, really good against those cavaliers. Also denied, he's got the villagers garrisoned in yellow's TC on the right. He knows it's there. He's got the castle there covering the gold. He's making a trebuchet to treb that down. It's going to be really, really hard for yellow to come back in this game.
Well, yellow's forced to buy stone to keep that castle alive on that front hill.
Yeah, and that's never a good thing. And I to be honest, I don't think he can kill those trebs. With the amount of heavy cavalry archers there, and if DauT keeps sending halberdiers forward, I don't think he can kill those in time. So he's just going to keep wasting time and stone repairing that castle.
Well, I think he kind of has to try to just stall for time at the moment, because if that castle's down, then DauT's pretty much got free reign to run into his eco from there, push into the 3 TCs in the back of his base.
And he bought 100 more stone, but the castle did go down. And his castle on the left is actually being hit by another treb from DauT, but the treb's coming forward from yellow, and they're actually going to have the hill advantage. He also has cavaliers there, so I don't think that castle's really in risk at the moment. Cavalry archers coming forward from yellow, but like I said, they don't have the full upgrades. They're not even heavy cav arch. Skirmisher, Robo, you called it, Skirmisher.
I did call it.
From yellow. Don't know how well they're gonna do, but
though, so I don't think it really counts anymore.
Some heavy cav arch now, coming forward from DauT. He's gonna try and pick up these trebs, and I think if he targets that treb on the right, he actually might get it. Doesn't seem interested in that. And now coming forward to repair his yellow, and he's actually going to target the treb from DauT. And I think DauT's going to lose more trebs on this side, although it won't really phase him since he's pushing forward on the other side. He has upgraded to Hussar, and he's going to be able to do some quite good raiding here on the relatively open map of yellow. And at the right hand corner, yellow is trying to expand his base, but he's being attacked by wolves, and he saw that and immediately calls it GG. He knows that nature is against him, And DauT taking this game after being forwarded like that. Very impressive. Slow but steady wins the race, I guess.
Yeah, it's just too strong, really.